Sangre Grande! Toco! Good evening, Toco Sangre Grande. Good evening. Give yourselves a round of applause. It's a privilege to stand before you here today, not just as a candidate, but as a woman of service, ready to help manage the future of our country with discipline, integrity, and vision. This evening, I join with my fellow candidates, my colleagues, in speaking to you about the LAMP model. And I will speak with you about management, the third pillar in the NTA's LAMP model. So we had leadership, we had accountability, and now we have management. And management isn't about telling people what to do. Are you accustomed with people telling you what to do? Come here, go there, shut up, sit down. That's not management. That is what we are accustomed to, and we believe that is management. It's about using resources wisely, prioritizing people, and delivering results. For too long, we have seen governments squander our potential, not for a lack of money, but because of poor management. Look around our communities. We had Russell and we had Commander Norman just say to us that roads are being done. Why? Because they were left undone until now. Does that make any sense? Schools under-resourced. Today I brought toilet paper and soap to this school because they don't have any health centers without basic supplies. Is this a country that lacks resources? No. What we lack is proper management of what we have. And that's where the NTA comes in. The LAMP model offers a new way forward, a results-driven, people-focused approach to governance. And the management arm of that model is where change truly happens, where transformation truly happens. Under the NTA management principles, every dollar will be accounted for. No more bloated contracts, ghost projects, or unkept promises. You would notice as we go out on the field, and even as our political leader who flew in, he landed and came straight here because he knew how important you are. Flew in, left his wife who is ill, flew in because he understands what it means to honor his word. A man of honor. But you have been accustomed to unkept promises for so long that you automatically assume that everyone else who comes will also be in that same position of keeping unkept promises. No more. Not under the NTA management. Budgets will be realistic and aligned with outcomes. We'll invest where it matters. Schools, infrastructure, public health, safety, and rural development. Toco Sangre Grande, you are rural. And yet, government after government after government continues to keep you as a rural community. Is that right? No, it's not. It's time you understand that the power is in your hand to transform this constituency and go throughout Trinidad and Tobago, transforming the hearts and the minds and the nation that we, this nation of Trinidad and Tobago, can be a beacon of hope. That is what this lighthouse is about. You, of all people, should know about lighthouses. What do lighthouses represent? They offer to ships that are passing direction to prevent them from crashing onto the rocks. Are you see our nation crashing, about to crash on the rocks? You and I have the potential and the power to change that. Human resources will be empowered and evaluated. No more friends and family in jobs they're unqualified for. We will ensure that people are hired based on merit and performance. The NTA recognizes the power of the people, and our desire is to raise that bar for our young people. Help them to know their value. You know you don't know your value? You think that your value is that if you want to come to a meeting, that somebody will have to pay you, and you think that's where you're valuable. I want to tell you, you're sadly mistaken. Your value is when you decide that I am going to transform this nation with my vote. That's when you understand the value of your vote, value that you have inside of you. We will prepare you for leadership roles where you can be future MPs or hold any public office you desire. On my walkabout, I've encountered so many brilliant people. I've seen them. I said, oh my gosh, you have so much inside of you. Persons who can leave an indelible mark in Toco, Sangre Grande, and ultimately Trinidad and Tobago. It's the beginning of the journey to transformation. It's the journey that I desire to see in you. It's the journey that many mothers and fathers are looking for their own children. Do you know that Gary Griffith in the local elections walked through the hills of Laventille without any security? He was the only and is the only person who held positions such as Minister of National Security and of Commissioner of Police, who walked in without being run out or water kicked on them. And you know what the mothers were saying? Gary, we love you. We love you, Gary, we want you. And you know what that says? It says these women, these mothers and fathers are crying out for their children to be delivered out of criminal activities. We want to see our children grow up and have grandchildren for us. And not for them to leave because they have been killed, for the grandparents to raise their grandchildren. We want to see our children become parents to their children. And that is what they were crying out for. What are you crying out for? Are you willing to join us on this journey to transformation? My friends, public services will be treated like service providers. If they don't deliver, they must answer. And if they excel, they must be rewarded. And as a servant of the people, I believe you must be given the opportunity to recall me. If I have failed you, if I have failed to represent you, do you think that I should give you 5 years of unrepresented service while you moan and groan? No. We should have the right to recall, where if I have failed you, you can have me removed as your MP. But no one will want to do that. No government will dare do it. You know why? It's all about the power. And you are the one who gives the power. And you are the one who can take it away. I tell you, it's the beginning of the journey to transformation. Local communities will help manage their own priorities. That means Sangre Grande and Toco, you will have a voice in how money is spent and what projects are launched. My friends, I have served before as the MP for Komoto Manzanilla, and as well as the Minister of the People and Social Development. And I can tell you, this is not boasting, I have delivered. I made a promise, and this promise was this, and I told all my constituents, my only desire is to leave this constituency better than I left it. I want to let you know, for donkey years I was this high going to Manzanilla, all my vacation, and we passing through Paul Street on a one-lane bridge. Huh? One-lane bridge. You all remember that? Anybody here? Anybody here? Remember that? Yes. All right. And guess what happened? Who now? Is it what? Still one lane? Is that a one lane? It's a two lane. And you know why? That was something I advocated for, and that is my legacy for Komoto Manzanilla. Don't let anybody tell you that I did not deliver. Performance beats old talk any day. And I'm asking you to give me the opportunity to return to office with the same fire and same faith. What we are offering is not a wish. It is well-researched. It is a well-researched roadmap. A plan built not on politics, but on principles. And the principle of good management is this: measure what you do. Be accountable for the outcome. And always, always put people before politics. The NTA is not just asking you to vote. We are inviting you to help us build a country where things work and people matter. And I promise you this, with proper management, Toco, Sangre Grande will no longer be on the margins. We will be at the center of transformation. Let's manage our future together. Join the entity on the journey to transformation. Thank you.